Hi there and welcome to today's vlog. Uh, as I probably mentioned in previous vlogs, what I try to do is record the vlogs the day before I upload them onto YouTube. But just coming up to 9 o'clock the evening before I am due to upload, and I haven't recorded a vlog. And my mind just clicked on that, and I was completely blank as to what I would talk about. I don't want to talk about nothing for the sake of doing it. So I've got something which I remembered. But first, let me tell you some exciting news. Our elder daughter Kaz supports a football team called Port Vale. And the reason for that is, or the main reason is that when I began in ministry, Methodist ministry, the first place we went to in the Potteries was very close, or fairly close, to the Port Vale ground. And indeed, one of our church members was the announcer at the ground. So Kaz gravitated towards Port Vale and always had a soft spot for them. And on this week, they managed to reach the League Two playoff final, which would be played at Wembley on May the 28th. So Kaz asked me if I'd like to go along with her. So she's booked tickets for her and me and my son Chris. So three of us will be going to the match and cheering on the Vale. I think they're playing against Mansfield, but it'll probably be only my fourth visit to Wembley. So looking forward to that experience. I haven't seen many live football matches at all, really, since lockdown began. But that's not really what I want to talk about, exciting though it may be. And no doubt in due course I'll report on the result. You may follow it yourself. I remember when I was reading through the Psalms, as I'm reading through the Message version of the Bible, I noticed there's two Psalms close to each other, in fact one following the other, which I can't, in the time I've had, find them, but they're in there somewhere. One is a psalm full of praise of God, and one is a psalm full of complaint. And it reminded me that the Psalms deal with the whole range of human experience and feelings. And I've come across one psalm as I was looking through, Psalm 13, which to some extent brings it out. So it's only a short psalm, so I'm going to read it to you. It's a psalm apparently of David, and he's beginning with a complaint, really. Long enough, God. You've ignored me long enough. I've looked at the back of your head long enough. Long enough. I've carried this ton of trouble, lived with a stomach full of pain. Long enough. My arrogant enemies have looked down their noses at me. He goes on, take a good look at me, O God, my God. I want to look life in the eye, so no enemy can get the best of me or laugh when I fall on my face. And then he finishes with these words, I've thrown myself headlong into your arms. I'm celebrating your rescue. I'm singing at the top of my lungs. I'm so full of answered prayers. So David begins that psalm by asking, why, God, have you turned your back on me? Why are you ignoring me? Why am I struggling along on my own? And he opens up about the problems he's facing, the opposition he's experiencing. But towards the end of the psalm, he's talking about throwing himself headlong into God's arms. He finds that God is there for him. God embraces him. God rescues him. Sometimes we may feel that God is ignoring us. God has blanked us, sent us to Coventry, as people sometimes use that expression. God ignoring us, but really God knows, God understands. And at the end of the day, even though we go through tough times, we can throw ourselves into the loving embrace of God. He never leaves us. He never forsakes us. How good is that? So I'll leave you with that thought. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening today.